Well, you know, the same House members wouldn't get together the last time that the Senate was wanting to do it. This whole ping-pong thing goes back and forth. There would be nothing wrong with Boehner letting all of the people in Congress have a vote. How about majority rule in the House of Representatives? If you had majority rule in the House of Representatives, this thing would have been resolved. We'd be moving on. But you have a minority faction of one party in one branch, in one house of one branch of a three-branch government holding up the whole process. So I think both sides now are locked into a dynamic. We got to get out of it somehow. But today I think is a day where we have a breakdown in Washington, D.C., but you got to break through in the rest of the country where people are signing up for health care. That's just as important for me.
Go ahead.
Well, I would trust Van Jones to lead on this issue more than I would trust the president, because he's got it right. I mean, everyone has to come to the table. And we are here today not just because Congress has failed to lead, but because the president has failed to lead. He's acting like a bystander in this problem. And in fact, it's been his failure to explain and sell his namesake legislation over the past years that's brought us to this point. Chris Christie said it perfectly last night. He said, if you're in the executive waiting for leadership out of the legislative branch, you will be waiting forever. Well, President Obama has not effectively brought people together.
Well, I just think that that's unfair, and I'll tell you why. First of all, the program that he has put forward, ObamaCare, is not the program that people have been demonizing. One reason that the Republicans have gone to such extremes is that when you run away from a Republican program, which is what Obama put forward, ObamaCare, again from the Heritage Foundation, Mitt Romney's program, that is a moderate Republican, business-friendly program. The only way you can get away from that is there's no place to go but go crazy. And what's happened now, you have Ted Cruz, who's now the Speaker of the House. How can President Obama negotiate with Ted Cruz over what's happening in the House of Representatives?
What would you have them do? Ted Cruz, Rand Paul, Mike Lee, Marco Rubio, all of these guys were elected running against Obamacare, promising their constituents they would do everything they could to end it. What would you do? Break that promise to your constituents? They want them to act like this.
Well, who wants them to act like this?
Their constituents
I don't know
back home.
I don't know if their constituents at home
I see it all day on Twitter. Thank you, Ted Cruz, for standing up for us. Thank you for trying to put an end to this.
But then look at the polls. And the polls say even those who don't like Obamacare say don't shut down the government. Even those who don't like Obamacare say it would be better for them to deal with this in the normal course of legislation. We are now, I think, this is a very sad day for America, because even if we were to cave right now and give you everything you wanted for a 2-month extension, in 2 months we'd be right back here again. And then we've got the debt ceiling on top of that. And so I think that we're in a situation where I at least want to celebrate the fact that all across the country, ordinary Americans can sign up for health care. This is a big deal for low-income people. This is a big deal for working people. You got working people all across this country, Wolf, who go to work every day. They catch their early bus and they don't have health care. Today they can get it. That's a good thing.
They can't today, but maybe when they work out the glitches and they can actually sign up.
Will maybe be co-hosting Crossfire later.
Yes.